Oh, okay. So there's one that doesn't work. The other one works. We should be live now. Hello. Hi, it's me. Make myself a little smaller. Surprisingly, I'm here. Hi, dog. What do you mean by surprisingly? Hi, Nimby. Okay, I can see everybody now. Cool. Today might be a shorter stream. Just as a heads up, because our papa is wants to go out for lunch today, so I'm being kidnapped. I'm leaving a little earlier, maybe 15 minutes earlier than the usual. I hope you guys are doing well too. Today is middle of the week. It's the middle of the week, which is the worst day of the week, in my opinion. Maybe it's not like this for everybody else, but I freaking hate Wednesdays because it feels like there's still so long before the end of the week, and it feels like you've already done so much. Hi Danish, welcome in. That's okay, it's good to spend time with fam. Yeah, our papa doesn't visit very often. He visits once a year. So I'm trying to make the most of my time with him when he's here. It's Wednesday, my dudes! Ah! Sorry, I have to be a little higher with that. Ah! I'm gonna close the door, 1 second. It is hump day. Happy hump day. It's such a strange name for a Wednesday. I get it though, because it's like a camel's hump. But nobody thinks about a camel when you say happy hump day. That's the last thing you think of. Hello Oji-san, welcome in. Today we're playing some Limbus company. Hump day or hump day, it's the same thing. Anyways, I was doing mirror dungeons yesterday, but I was doing them at like 1 AM. Because I had to finish commissions, and by the time I was done, it was already late night. So I brought my game to bed with me, and I was like, you know what? Let me just lay down and finish the mirror dungeons. I did not get very far. I think I closed my eyes for 1 second. I blinked, and then my eyelids refused to lift up again. So I ended up falling asleep with my device on. I'm about to drown myself in water. I'm about to stream underwater in a pool or something. Actually, no, pool water tastes nasty. And it is nasty. I'm about to stream in drinkable water. It is important to drink water, you're right. I have here, I made a cocktail, like a mocktail with strawberry tea and pineapple juice and some ginger beer. So I just finished that. It's not really water, but I was like, I need some sort of energy and sugar in the morning, so that's my breakfast. Frogget! Yo, it's you! Hello, welcome in. And I have coffee, and I have water, so I have a lot of different drinks here today. Okay. Water. Drunk. Drank. Water drank. It is time for some Limbus company. Aquarium stream. That'd be pretty fun. Has anyone done that before, like doing an aquarium stream? Except you're actually in the water instead of like outside of the water. You're streaming well inside with the sharks and the dolphins. Good morning, Lorian. Welcome in. Welcome. Hello, Ube. Welcome, welcome. We are saving the sin and facing the sin and saving the ego. Saving the sin and facing the ego. I can't wait to get to Canto 8. Login screen music, please. I disabled the music last night. I have to re-enable it through the settings. I think I muted the entire game because I was like, I'm done listening to clashes. I want to watch anime while playing Limbus Company. So I have to do it while in the game. I have to do it here. Settings, audio. There we go. This might be a little... Oh. 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 Okay. Perhaps something like this. Is the sound okay? Can you guys hear it? Do I have to make it louder? Fuck it, win right, the MD. That's exactly what I was doing. Hey, Ark in chat, hope you have a great day and you don't melt in the heat. I'm already melting, Saliathan. It's too late. You should have told me earlier. If you said so 5 minutes earlier, I wouldn't melt. Excuse me. Okay. The crazy thing is about the Limbus update on the 3rd, it's happening on my anniversary. On your like which type of anniversary? Is it Twitch anniversary? Streaming anniversary? Wedding anniversary? Girlfriend, boyfriend, dating, boyfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend anniversary? Your wife's anniversary. Ooh. Don't tell me you're going to celebrate on Limbus Company. You might have to miss the entire update. You're going to have to go out and do stuff together. Slurp the melted arc. No. That's weird. You guys are weird. We're not doing any slurping today. Where is the screen? Aha! I found it. 3 whole years she's put up with my bullshit. This sounds like fun. Putting up with bullshit. I usually lurk during Limbus, so don't mind. No worries. Oh. Oh, this is awkward. I see 2 of YouTube chat on here, but it's fine. Maybe I'll just read 2 of you guys. Alright, it is time to continue. Arking? Ark? You guys are erasing me from that. From this universe. What's happening? Why am I suddenly disappearing? I'm slowly disappearing, 1 letter at a time. Oh, what's going on here? The White Scarved League. So, we went to visit the company, the first victim, and he's an asshole to his employees. So do we even want to help him? Not really. Ryoshi wanted to kill him. Bro, you were here first. I don't like taking the titles and being number 1 because I believe in improvement. I'm like that too. Okay, so it's... I can only deploy 3 of them. I can only deploy these 3. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. The battle.
정리 작업 시작합니다.
Dog, you're so quick to give up your spot every time. Just take it. It's yours. Just take it. Maybe we can flip the script in a line of thought. What kind of people, Rhodia, do you think hate rich people? Who do you think would hate people like me? That's right, Honglu is rich. He's a rich boy. Well, except for my family. If I do ever get murdered under mysterious circumstances, I'm willing to bet that one of my family members who did me in, or Heathcliff, Rodion hates rich people. Do you think she would? Is it because of a gambling thing? Maybe a robber? I got a little too much Minecraft and Fate Extella lately, so I'll lurk today. Have fun. Have not fun? You're supposed to say have fun. You're supposed to say have fun, not fun. Okay, have a good lurk, Zap. 1 second. Rest well. Whew. Eat the rich, eat the Honglu. That's a pretty dark joke. Hello, Iron Mercury. Hello, High Hunter Val. Welcome in. Okay, not have fun voicing Timekilling. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Okay. The culprit went straight to Bumble, but his employees literally can't move fast enough to have done that. None of them look like distortions either. Hello, hey. Hello. We just started. Yes, if the culprit's hiding amongst those slowpokes, Clock would have noticed it. Clock? Then that narrows the culprit down to someone unrelated to this factory, someone without much time, someone who's got a bone to pick against the time rich. Who do you think is the culprit? No spoilers, of course. Or it could be someone who's unhappy about the state of affairs in the T-Corp nest. Do you think it's the detective? Also, while Dante could be right, that this power was granted by distortion, nothing rules out the possibility that they may be using an unregistered invention. I might join Twitch soon! Is my internet bad or is the stream buffering? It could be the stream buffering. It could be... I might lower... It's already at ultra low stream latency. Do I have to lower it even more? Maybe. Stream is working fine on both ends. Maybe it's a YouTube thing then. My girl Rhodia is trying to be Moses. She's trying her best. She's trying her best. More than a single culprit, huh? Well, I think I know an organization that might fit the exact description. Nah, no way. I doubt it. They don't ever take drastic actions like these anymore. Even back at J-Corp. What does the J stand for? I forgot. I don't remember. Wow, that's some coincidence, isn't it? I happen to know a group of people just like them. Have you touched any grass? I'm touching grass later. I'm touching grass during lunch. With our papa. Sometime later, in a certain alleyway. This reminds me of that, the SpongeBob one. 5 hours later. You're one of the only streamers I follow who doesn't go live at 2 AM where I live. There's not a lot of people streaming at this time. Some of my friends have complained because they're like, Ark, you stream way too freaking early. But I'm like, that's when I wake up. I literally wake up and I start streaming. That's what it is. That's all it is. A group of people unhappy with the state of affairs in the nest. You don't know when's the last time you touched grass? Oh, Oji-san, it's time for you to go out too. Not just me. We both gotta touch grass. Just wondering who's your favorite PM character? I really like Honglu so far. I really like Gregor. I really like Dawn. There's like no one that I don't dislike. I mean, there's no one that I dislike, not don't dislike. That's two negatives. Yeah, there's nobody that I dislike. I like everybody. If I had to pick a fave, they're barely a fave. They're probably like one millimeter higher on a sheet of paper. If I were to put them on a, like, in order. So Greg would be like high. Honglu would also be higher by like a very, very, very slight margin to a point where you can't even tell. Because I love all of them. Nice choice. You haven't even gotten to their Kanto yet. Yeah, I haven't really. I mean, Gregor, yeah. I might be biased because Gregor was the first Kanto. And I just automatically related to him. But at the same time, all of his dialogue options are pretty funny. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I would say as well. He's just a very, very relatable sinner. Having someone stream early is nice, better than later in the evening when I have to go low power. That's what I heard from my friends too. They're like, "Oh, why do you stream so early?" But maybe it's a good thing. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for the follow, Hi Hunter. Or should I call you Val? Because I think Hi Hunter is a title. Ark was locked up in a room and experienced it on like Greg. Oop. How did you know? Oh, that rings a bell. Isn't your friend the founder of that organization, Rhodia? Rhodia stopped dead in her tracks. The Eurodevi here? Do you know something about the organization? I did hear that they've been spreading through the nest as of late, though it hasn't been long since they last started popping up within T-Corp's borders. So direct T-Corp employees like myself has been stationed all over the nest to question any suspicious individuals. Anybody suspicious in here? In the chat right now? You better start hiding. Methinks it's a real bother, standing guard here. All this stop and search. So tedious. Hello, Nazu. Welcome in. So, what are the Eurodivies up? Is that how I pronounce your name? Or is it Eurodiva up to around here? Yeah, name change. I'm still Ark, though. All kinds of stuff that petty thieves get up to, stealing things like time or money. Well, I did hear that they also do some pro bono detective work for people who can't afford the time or money to hire people. Eurodiv, we got a Eurodivi, we got a Eurodiv. So they're all different. Doesn't matter how I pronounce it. Wait, stop right there, you! What are you looking around all shifty for, eh? It's a stop and search. What? I'm just trying to walk away with that lady with the cig and that creepy glare. Oh, it's this guy again. The dude with the red hat, he got beat up. He's having the worst day of his life. Where can we find them? The Eurodivier. Well, it probably ain't too difficult. Let's see. There. I'm tuned in late into your playthrough, but how's your experience with the Ricardo-shaped wall? I actually didn't have that much trouble with it. I did it like 9 months ago, and then I went on a Limbus company hiatus. I think I cleared it on the second try? I got a lot of help from chat. Because maybe I was lucky, I had a full tremor team, and we just ended up staggering Ricardo. Here, keep on, man. Honglu! What is he doing? What matters if we are committing crime all the same? I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not committing crime here. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Don't tell them. Don't tell them, little Ark. A sudden explosion tore Honolulu to shreds as he was peeking around an alleyway. Is it a coupon or a coupon? It's a cute pun. C-U-T-E pun. Speak of the devil, maybe I should activate their badges earlier. Activate our badges? What's going on? Is he gonna give us powers? Are we gonna henshin? Phew. Starting off with a bang, huh? Good luck, Dante. Let's bring him back. Gotcha. Turning the clock now. Wait, you can bring him back? There! The explosion came from that way! Oh, Hongo exploded. I should probably take a break after everything, so I'm living off update to update. I think that's a good... Sometimes for gacha games you do need a hiatus for it. I don't know if Limbus Company would be a good one. Unless you really enjoy Mirror Dungeons. I always take breaks from gacha games. Let the FOMO die. Let the FOMO die. You should totally play Limbus Company with me, dog. Do it. Okay, no time to explain, right? Then let's talk about that later. We are British today. Can I just... Can I just win rate this? I'll just win rate this. Yeah, why make your wallet suffer? Why do it? Actually, I understand too. I've been there. Yes, win rate it. Fuck it, win rate. Is your throat fine? No. My allergies are extremely bad this morning. I think it's just the dry air. Because, like, I know it's the dry air because I would wake up in the middle of the night like 5 times every night coughing because the air is just so dry. Drink some water. We care for you. You guys carry me? You carry me? Okay, well, thank you. He entered his... Hi, clock. It's either... I feel like some of you guys either play like 1 to 2 gacha games or you play like 20 of them. There is no in between. It's either one end of the spectrum or the other. You have asthma too? We can both have asthma together. Now we don't feel as bad.
이 정도면 너무 성공적인데? 추가 보스 나오는 거 아니야?
Mutual suffering. I love it. The rewinding clock. Oh, my voice is fine. It's just my lungs aren't. Whatever is happening in my lungs, seriously, it just feels really congested. And then it gets better later during the day. It gets better in the afternoon. And then it starts going off again in the morning.
돈 벌러 가자.
Sure, battle. What do you mean by that, Natsuki? Retreat. Hey, participation trophy. Participation trophy? Is he talking to me? How on earth did you do that earlier? Tick tock, and voila. It seemed to me that you rewound the time and unwounded your friends. Or unwounded your friends. I've never seen a tech that could rewind time like that. Well, that's a trade secret. Ask and you shall receive. Pain. Fascinating. Aren't you terrified of time? As far as I am aware, there's practically no way to rewind time for a singular entity that exists in an open, unenclosed area. Either that or my study didn't reach as far as I thought it did. Well, wait, no. That's actually a very serious problem then. I was very desperate, you know. It's very unlikely that I missed anything. You think your allergies are starting to get worse on top of being sick? Clock, rest. Clock, rest. Close your eyes. Go back to sleep. You're not allowed to get up from bed until you're rested up. You know what else is a serious problem? The fact that we're wasting our time chatting about inane stuff while they're getting away. Come on, Dante. Hold on, inane stuff. This is extremely serious. Its importance is absolutely incomparable to what amounts to arresting a few small fry revolutionaries. If it was a true resurrection, then the head would have been after your heads already, so I doubt that's what it is. Then it must have something to do with time manipulation. I'm certain of it. Maybe it works with the same mechanisms as the TT2 protocol under the hood. Nope. That works only within an isolated enclosure. It can't rewind the time of a singular individual. This T-Corp is the nerd emoji? He kinda is. He's a bit like Sherlock in a way, I think. He's just psycho, not psycho. He's just analyzing everything. When the asthma hits, lungs not longing, breath not breathing, pain is paining, inhale not inhaling, inhalinging. Sounds about right. Whatever that means. The breath is not breathinging for sure. Perhaps they're drawing time from somewhere else to inject it into their time streams. It seems like a tad more plausible. You're actually rewinding time, then the visual elements of that process would manifest into a vastly different manner. I suppose this means that you can't really rewind or skip time either. Am I right? The time lore. You can't just say all that gibberish and expect me to be able to... The process also seemed to involve a great degree of pain. Oh god, he's talking a lot. I'm just gonna skip this dialogue. Hello, Mr. Assistant Sir. Never mind, I'll just read it. It seems like to be in bad taste to say that it's a good news, but I suppose I can say what I'm about to tell you is somewhat auspicious. Auspicious? I was about to get into the nitty-gritty only to have ventured into one of the most dangerous places like the backstreets, but here we go. Check the other side of the badges. There should be a small clockwork knob attached to your badges in there. Mind rotating it for me? The Class 5 staff jabbered on endlessly, zapping between numerous subjects within a matter of seconds before reaching out and pointing at the badges we were wearing. DM wrote this dialogue to torment streamers. So much reading! There is so much reading! Last time having an asthma attack was a few years ago when H tried helping my uncle look for his car key in the beach. The sun was beating me down. Oh my god, are you okay, dog? For me, it was during a physical education test thing, and we had to complete. I think we were running or something, and we had to complete certain, like a certain number of rounds. And I think I almost died there. Hello, Cardin. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's called Golden Time. If you keep the clockwork wound, it will automatically speed up the body's natural regeneration process as soon as it detects that its wearer is at risk of death. It's nothing compared to what you're capable of, but it's quite something, isn't it? I kind of want this. Can I get a badge too? So I don't actually have to turn the clock myself? Of course, it takes some time for it to refill once its charge is spent. If you ever run out of its usage, then I suppose it all comes down to you. Participation trophy? You'll have to take one for the team and bring them all back yourself. You're willing to do that, but not willing to help us before we get torn to shreds, huh? I prefer that. Good. Whew. Ready? Let's go after them then. Why can't I chat today? What do you mean, dog? You can't type properly? What do you mean, dog? I understand all your sentences. This is Timu Sherlock. Sherlock from Shein. Hello, Avpel. Hello. Where did they run off to? I'm pretty sure they came this way. No more tracks. We wasted too much time on his boring lectures. Hey, assistant, are you sure it's okay for you to just saunter behind us like you're out on a picnic? Why would I run? I hate running. Oh, he's just like me! Bro is just like me! It's literally your job to arrest the Eurodivier, isn't it? Is it, though? But my job at this precise moment is to keep my eyes on you and your investigation regarding the case of the time-killing time. Not making Eurodivier arrests. But you're a T-Corp employee! Okay, fine. Let's say I decide to run instead of walk and help you capture those Eurodivier scandals. What then? Will T-Corp suddenly stop having problems just because they're gone? Will this place suddenly transform into some kind of humanitarian paradise? Not to mention that, as long as our leader runs free, they'll be back before you know it. Bro's quiet quitting. He's just like me, for real, for real. I'll just do what I'm told. I'm only gonna work 9 to 5. Don't bother me after 5. Don't bother me after 5 p.m. Excuses, then. K. T. A. I love it when the culprit said, "It's time, killing time," and then killed time everywhere. Me too. That's my favorite part of this canto. When the time just started killing everything. Time just started killing time everywhere. If we do kill them all, that only opens up room for a worse syndicate to take their place. If that happens, that collector friend from earlier might end up suffering from something much, much worse than having to stop and search random passerbys. Not to mention that I'll be getting muscle cramps from all the running. Besides, isn't your friend one of them? Weird. I thought you wouldn't want me to arrest them. Right? I thought Rodeo would be a bit happier to be reunited with their Eurodivier. Well, since it looks like the trail has gone cold, let's go back to the stop and search lady and ask if she noticed anything suspicious since we left. Fine. The T-Corp employee we met earlier was still standing completely inert, not moving a muscle. The chromatic aberration, is he okay? He's like glitching out. He's a bit like me. Poor woman! I can't believe she's still on duty at such a late hour. Such is the life of a laborer. No. The music stopped. Ryoshu, what do you see? What do you realize? They got her. I can't even hear her breathing. Oh no, she's dead? That quick? Already? We didn't see anything! I wish Limbus had an auto-deploy. Auto-deploy is one of the best things that exists in Arknights. Auto-deploy. There's an auto-deploy in Arknights? Thank you for the 6 months, Val. Whoa, 6 months? Not just 1 month, 6 months? Insane. That's the Time Ripper's MO. The Time Ripper got to her that fast? We didn't see them coming. She's in a state of absolute stillness. A death-like state achieved without a thimble of blood on their hands. What a misophobic art. Oh, the skip button. Oh, the skip. Yeah, that's really useful. I mean, that's essentially what the Luxcavation is. It's you can sort of skip. Arknights would be better if they just had a skip button for everything instead of just having it for the weekly thingy. I forgot the name of it. Oh, she may be in a state of stasis to those of us watching from the outside. For her, this must be as brief as a blink of an eye. What do you think the culprit's trying to do with all that time? Oh yeah, unless you're talking about mirror dungeons, having a skip for mirror dungeons would be really freaking nice. But I guess it wouldn't really work because mirror dungeons are roguelite. It would take the fun away from it. What do you think the culprit's trying to do with all that time? Guys, this is a crime scene. Let's try not to touch the body. I mean, the victim. In Arknights, they do have the IS integrated strategies, which is basically mirror dungeons. I can't imagine them putting a skip on the integrated strategies, though. Annihilation, though, it makes sense. There might be some sort of spatio-temporal displacement superposition phenomenon going on here. She's entirely incorporeal. Is this seriously the time to... Rhodia! There! Up there! I whipped around, noticing the now familiar sensation of a distortion, and caught a brief glimpse of a suspicious figure slowly slipping into the fog. Ooh, the hype music! You! Stop! Ryoshu, think you can catch up? I'm not your hunting dog, but sure. I'll entertain you just this once. Oh, she's pretty fast. Faster than Sonic? Ryoshu sure moves fast when she finds something interesting. It's been a while since I've seen people like you, the kind who sprint forward with eyes fixed on the horizon. Here, everyone only ever look down, their necks bent and gaze locked to the ground, watching their own feet take their halting steps. I suppose they only ever look up to check the time on the clock towers. There must have been a time when everyone walked tall. I think I know why that is. Thank you for the stretch and hide your hi, Wasa. Hello! I hope you're having a wonderful day. Never mind. Never mind. You don't deserve that since you bonked me. Have a very bonkful day to you, Wasa. I don't even have the redeems enabled. You heard the sound, but the hammer is invisible. It's because they all learned helplessness. Ketchup? I like to have you with fries. Because they realize that even if they ran till their lungs burst, nothing will change, that it doesn't matter. Yeah, not everyone can run like Meersalt. Learning to maintain a stable breathing rhythm is not that easy. Okay, fine, Wasa. You deserve to have the most wonderful day. A lovely and wonderful day. A lovely, wonderful day. Wait, take a closer look at her face. Remember? It's the same face she was making earlier when she shouted, "It's a stop and search!" Is it the dude with the bowl hat? With the red hat? Yeah. Maybe she saw someone suspicious, approached them for a stop and search, and got ambushed. We should ask her when she recovers. It's the red hat man. But we don't know when she'll recover. Remember back when we saw the Red Hat Man in Canto 6? Maybe that was his villain origin story. There was when he was like, it's time to be evil and kill everyone. I hate this world, I hate this life. The Limbus environment theme is so good. It is, Hachi. Hello, hello, welcome in. Sometime later. The switching between your different eyes on your model is neat. Never noticed that until now. Hi, Moogie. He got mugged and suddenly hates time. Maybe it's not time he hates, maybe it's everything. He just wants everything to stop. Catch. What are we catching? Fainted activist. Are you sure you captured him alive? Hey, Ryoshu, doesn't he kind of look a bit different from the mysterious person that got away? He's clearly wearing something different. Besides, he's one of the Eurodiviae we already ran into. Those are just husks that can be cast off at any moment. He started running as soon as our eyes met. She has predator mentality. I love that for her. The moment someone starts sprinting in an opposite direction of you, she's just like, that's my prey. I'm going after them. Hey, rise and shine. How am I the suspicious one? Anyone would run if someone like you starts sprinting after them with that big sword in your hands. Okay, honestly, if Ryoshu started running towards me with her eyes locked with mine, I'd be running the opposite direction too. I wouldn't want to be caught in her whirl of blades. Many ways to crush the truth out of you. First, no dismembering. This is a Eurodivia's turf. You'll soon regret dragging me down here. I prepared the secret weapon just for this occasion. Tie him up, guys. Watch out. You're running straight at Ryoshu. God. You're gonna get dismembered. But nothing happened. What was that? One of the 5 greatest inventions of the Eurodiviae T-Core branch. The portable adjustable frequency periodical light apparatus attachment sound wave generator. This will call every single Eurodivian in its range to its exact location. There. See what I mean? You see the problem prevalent amongst inventors? They never know when to stop when it comes to naming their inventions. You'll pay dearly for smacking me in the back of my noggin. You would let her do it? Insanity. I realize we have a lot of masochists here in chat. Why do you guys like getting beat up so much? What is with you guys? Preemptive message. Thank you, Clock. Let me pin that. Actually, I can't. I can't right now. I don't like getting beat up. Okay, so it's just, I guess it's a small select few. I just like being degraded. It's kind of the same thing. The difference is minuscule. Minuscule. Minuscule? Minuscule. You want Pretty Boy to kick me. Hong Lu? I want W Corp Hong Lu to kick someone. Not me though. I just like seeing the kicking. I think it's a freaking cool animation. P-enter, P-enter. Is it bad that I don't know what's going on, but I still love this game? I get that too, no worries. It's not bad, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you should join me and play Limbus Company as well. I think we should all join. Limbus company and be part of the player base together.
달려라. 자, 한 건 했고.
That Ryoshu reminds me of the Dirk Gently Holistic Detective Agency, the first episode. There's so many references going on with you, Phil. I have no idea what the heck that is. The Dirk's Gently Holistic Detective Agency. The what? The world already beats us up. Maybe it's that thing where you sympathize with the abuser. That's how bullies turn to bullies. That's how people get their villain origin story.
내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다. 내가 강하기에 내 놈들을
Love this community for some reason they can't read. Is it because you were late? That's me too. Rather than I can't read, I choose not to read.
정리 작업
Sometimes the
시작합니다.
reading takes too much effort, and I'm like, if I can get away with not reading, I will do it. I will do my best to not read. Are you ready for Walpurgis by chance? Did you see the amount of lunacy I have? I don't even have enough for a single pull. So, no, I'm not ready. Not at all.
가자.
Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Oji-san. Back is stretched. I play Roblox and Genshin, that's really all I do, besides the casual chess, volleyball, and basketball. You can't say that's all you do and then list like 3 more things after that. One thing is already enough. One thing is already a lot to me. You just listed like 5 things. You listed 5 things there and you're like, oh, that's all I really do. It's nothing.
가자.
It's busy. That's a busy life. 100 lunacy, that's awkward. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Zystro. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Here we just yap.
자, 한 건 했고.
Good thing you aren't caught up since the story gives good lunacy. I think that's a good thing too. But at the same time, by the time I get all that lunacy from the stories, from the canto, from doing and getting caught up, Walpurgis will be over. The Arknights collab event will be over. I take my sweet ass time with everything. I'm so freaking slow. I'm a post what about Discord. Thanks, off pill. You will have saved at least 10k. I can barely have time to do mirror dungeons, guys. I'm terrible at this. I might just end up opening up my wallet.
자, 이번은 이쪽으로
I need a Mia of something. I need the Arknights collab at least, if not Walpurgis.
대가리 딱 떼줘.
Collab in September. Okay, there's still plenty of time. I can save up. Yeah, I'm just gonna swipe. Me too, Block. Me too.
사라졌지 않아.
You have 45k lunacy. You wanna split that in half and give half to me? You mind sharing a little bit? I don't even need half. I just need like a 10 pull. I just need a little bit. Why are you using 3 IDs? Because they only allow me to use 3 IDs. That was the limit. If I get to choose, I would bring 6 or 5 or 6.
제대로 찝었군.
But it's the rest of the sinners are locked up in their
한 건 했고.
prison cell cage.
자, 이번은
They're probably crying their eyes out. Dawn is probably crying.
자, 한 건
Maybe
했고.
Aldous. Aldous will be shedding invisible tears. She's just that type of person. There will be 4 egos, which will probably be FOMO, and the true only FOMO, yeah, it's definitely a wallet opening time. It doesn't help with the fact that I have enough for a single pull, guys. That would work. I really want the Mersault in the banner right now, which is why every time I have enough for a single pull, I'm like, okay, time to press the button, the extraction button.
정리 작업 시작합니다.
Aldous is hugging her Dacia manager. That's what I imagine too. You should use it right now. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. After matching various pieces of information we found from the defeated EuroDVA members together, we managed to track them down to a rundown building that appeared to be their hideout. You finally managed to track us down, haven't you? Filthy watch chains of T-Corp, and you, Clock. You heard that, Clock? He's talking shit about you. You, Clock, he says. Wait, Clock, you're not even caught up. Goodbye. Get banned. Get timed out. Kicking you out here. It's only elementary. It's only elementary. This is a Sherlock reference. Because I am an ace detective. Rhodia exclaimed triumphantly as she flicked her hair back, and I sensed the smallest hint of uncertainty in her voice. I would low-key lose to Ark in any video game, I think. Every time I see her play something with PvE, PvP, I say to myself, huh, I'm low-key cooked if she fought me in game. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? I think the only game I really played that requires a lot more reaction time was like Helldivers, but I'm pretty bad at that. It's elementary, my dear. I'll admit, we wouldn't have let you track us down, but you don't look too strong. It is a foolish move to fight a lion in his den. I hope you prepared yourselves. Don't you worry about our butts. We've got a class 5 staff with us, you know. I can deduce a few things about you. 1. That man's outfit. That aloof look on his face. I see. It's likely that you're not lying that he really is a class 5 staff. 2. You're absolutely shameless for bringing a class 5 watch chain to a rundown hideout like this. Why does this have anything to do with shame? I don't know about shame, but this place sure is run down. As a matter of fact. Right, how about this? I'll sit this one out just for the sake of fairness. Hello, bad gamer. Hello, hello. I'll see you later, sad. I'll be like cheating if I were to take part in this fight, yeah? That is a fair proposal. Fine, I accept your offer. What is this, like a duel or something? If you need to arrest someone, use all the manpower you have. Do we not get a say in any of this? You were awesome at Helldivers, Ark. Really? You think so? I thought I was terrible at it because I kept dying. but it's Helldivers.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
I need to blow my nose, guys. I'm gonna mute myself for a bit. Dying is a part of the Helldivers experience. Where is mitosis? I can't mitosis today, not on this model. I can only mitosis on the other model. I mean, I could, but there's a lot of setup to do. What was it? Play Sekiro? I don't think I'll be playing Sekiro. If I were to choose a... if I can consider it to be Souls-like, I'd play Liza P. I would play Liza P. I want to play the new DLC. Your input speed for stratagems was insane. Is it actually? I was watching other people play, and I think we play at the same speed. It's so hot, I'm sweating so much, it's 36 degrees Celsius. I heard that in Greece, it's like 46 degrees or something, almost 50 degrees Celsius. Insane weather. I always remember going to Las Vegas in the worst time last year. I went for the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest, and it was 50 degrees. I was dying.
자, 진정하세요.
Never again.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
There's a mini game for the Super Citizen Edition of the game that I think you would be really good at. The Super Citizen Edition, a mini game for Helldivers? The Callum knows. At 38 Celsius at the moment. No, thank you.
핫.
Anything higher than 25, I will turn to goop.
가자.
I will turn to Play-Doh.
아하.
The heat during FanFest was rough. Did you go too? It was rough. I just wanted to stay indoors the entire time. Also, I'm not really used to like Vegas climate and stuff. I'm not used to Vegas in general.
제대로 찍었군.
There's just too many people there. There's too much going on in Vegas. I just wanted to like stay holed up in my hotel room the entire time.
내 죄는 내가
You
알아서
darted from
처리-
building to building? Man.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해.
I heard that that fan fest was really rough, not just for the weather, but like the entire organization and setup and the venue itself. They fired almost
착각하지 마라.
like more than half the staff before
거-
the fan fest went up,
내
went
놈들
up.
덕분에 내가
when it
강해진
started.
게 아니다.
So they were very,
내가
very
강해진
understaffed.
내 놈들을 휘두르는 거지.
The heat isn't much of an issue for me. Drinking alcohol at the heat really hits hard after a bit. I would never. Alcohol is really dehydrating too, so I can understand. The Eurydivian mystery.
돈 벌러 가자.
The closest thing I had to alcohol was wine, but it still tasted good. Alcohol, okay, I say the wine is one of the best tasting alcohols. There's a lot of shit tasting alcohol out there. Like with the pulp in the juice. Wait, what kind of wine were you drinking with pulp in it? Are you sure it's pulp and not pieces of the cork? Unless they mixed it.
아하.
Unless it's like you drank a cocktail with wine. Like a wine cocktail. I remember Vegas being warm 12 years ago and can't imagine now. Now it's burning. It's way past warm, quote unquote warm. It's on fire.
제대로 찝었군.
As a true Hessener, I totally recommend it. You have to explain to me what a Hessener is. Is it a place? Is lemon mixed vodka? I've never tried that. I don't like vodka in general. I think it tastes like sewer water. One of the alcohol I drank is one of my sister gave me. I chugged it because I didn't really smell it. You chugged it, but you're supposed to enjoy it slowly. Unless it's like beer. I understand chugging beer.
아하. 자,
As a
이건
connoisseur of all,
잊어보고.
oh my god, you're a connoisseur of alcohol. Oh no, that's dog. All of my messages are going insane. We love apple cider. I love apple cider too. Apple cider is like the alcoholic apple cider doesn't even taste like alcohol.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
But then at the same time, I'm like, maybe I'll just drink like regular apple cider without the alcohol in it.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
I think I think my chat might be going a little bit insane. I think it's going crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Let me close this. Let me just enter first, because what's going on, you guys can't see this, but all of the messages that you guys are sending, it's switching up the names. So I keep seeing the same thing being said over and over again under a different person's name, and I can't tell who is saying what anymore. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. My metabolism is too fast, I can't gain weight. What if you were to eat more? I'm not going to recommend slowing down metabolism, because having a fast metabolism and a high metabolism is probably good for you. Yeah, it's time for chat to mitosis. Everything's just like, it was just moving everywhere. All the messages are being scrambled up, and I'm like, wait. See, as a connoisseur of alcohol, it said that, I know Danish you said it, but like somehow it said that dog was saying it, and then afterward it was clock, and I'm like, what? What's going on? Hi Rise! Welcome, mate. It's been a while. It's nice to see you again. I might be playing a little bit of Minecraft. We started a Minecraft server, guys.
자, 진정하세요.
Small announcement, small
자,
side note.
진정하세요.
It started when my good friend Cookie started one, and we're all gonna play some Cobblemon together with Rise and Cookie. Where? It's a private one. But remember on my schedule, I had Minecraft up on there for a while before I replaced it with Uma Musume. The Cobblemon server. Oh my god, Minecraft, yeah! So maybe we'll bring Minecraft in next week, if I can run it and stream it at the same time. But it will be... those will be comfy streams, because I will get motion sickness from Minecraft. So I will take my time and just be very, very chill with Minecraft. I still gotta set up my Linux since my Windows is broken, and I'll try and do it soon. There's like no set date of when we're starting, right? It's just whenever. Just hop on whenever. I have Vintage Story. What's Vintage Story? I don't have Minecraft. Is it like a Minecraft adjacent? We quickly moved our conversation into the hideout after defeating the Eurodivi members. Gah. Surrender and confess. Starting to run low on patience. Might kill you soon. No. Looks like Ryosha's getting tired of playing detective. We've surrendered already. Not sure what you want us to confess either. What would you like for us to confess, that we're the Eurodivi or something? We hesitated, unsure if he really was clueless or not, and that's when Rodiak confidently strode forward and pointed an accusatory finger at the Eurodivi captain. You guys like Vintage Story? I've never tried it. Maybe I should. The whole McDonald's menu sounds goated right now. They're bringing back like chicken teriyaki sandwiches and Australian fries or something. I don't remember what it was. Right, questioning time. You've always hated this nest state of affairs. Am I right? Must you really ask? You like inventing stuff and not registering them at the tech agency, don't you? Again, you must really inquire about something you could discern simply by looking around. Oh, mind if I take a gander at these inventions? It runs on Windows, and like my Minecraft, so I'm kind of biased. How is Linux like? Do you guys like Linux? Is it difficult to use? Why do I have like 3 different chats saying 3 different things? Guys, I'm scared. Lurkies and joke, what did the crying fruit say to their father? Papaya, you were right. I should have left that man ago when you told- That mango! When you told me. Am I like super late to the chat? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna close this chat right now. This is confusing me. You guys are scary. You guys are terrifying. Something is happening with my OBS. I see. This hedgehog toy is a time bomb disguised as a plushie. It scans the palm as soon as it enters within a certain proximity range, and if it doesn't recognize the palm as an unauthorized individual's, it'll shoot out its spines to penetrate the intruder. Sorry, I'll stop typing to- No, it's not you. I just see like messages from like 5 minutes ago that are showing up now. And the latest message, but I'm like, I don't see it anywhere else. Where is this coming from? I'm confused. And I think this is how I miss messages, is because the multi-chat I have here is messing everything up. But you screwed up the parts too tightly down here. You'll do well to remember that mechanical engineering isn't all about tightening the screws as hard as you can. Sometimes you need a slightly loose screw, or 2, to make it fit better. And another thing, if I were you, I would have made the spine holes hexagon-shaped, and not circular. Why did it suddenly go super loud? The music? Me? Hi. Are we okay? Are we doing okay? Is my OBS just dying? I think everything is just dying. Either way, most of these are experiments, incomplete products and truths. I hope I didn't break any eardrums. In truth, you like making more dangerous, destructive inventions too, right? You really are a persistent one, aren't you? What are you getting at? Did you update OBS recently? No, rather I skipped the recent update, which I shouldn't have done. Which I shouldn't have done. I should have updated it. I think you were too close to the mic. Hello? Sorry. Oops. I'm what? The culprit behind the case of time-killing time. It's you guys, right? It's what you do, isn't it? You see something that rubs you the wrong way, so you go ahead and smash it to bits. I have to go now, bye. Have fun, Ark. No! No! Okay, bye. Bye, bad gamer. Who's that anime guy who eats everything? That's me. That's a bit of a logical leap, isn't it? Who do you think we are? We EuroDVA are. Sounds like this friend of yours in the EuroDVA really messed up big time in the past, Did he do something drastically violent? No, Sonia. He always knew how to say the right things. Things to get people to agree with him. To convince them to join his cause. His words filled me with this confidence that we could really change the world. That really was as effortless as letting candy slowly melt away in my mouth. She's oddly poetic here. But what could he possibly do to change the world? He doesn't even do anything. Not like these guys. I bet the T-Corp Eurodivia are nothing more than knockoffs who just found themselves inspired by stories coming out of J-Corp. Or... It's absolutely baffling how you failed to correctly deduce a single thing. No, we're not knockoffs. Besides, the Saint has already brought many changes to this world. Changes that you mere detectives can't even dream of. The Saint? It's for this stretch and hydrate. Indeed. Saint Sonia was the one who really sparked the fire of the Eurodivia in the nest. Well, that isn't the only reason they called him the Saint, but that's besides the point. Eurodivia in every nest? Sonia did that? Dreamy? Who's that? Who is Dreamy? X-Dreamy? I might go, miss, but a few more minutes won't hurt. That's right, you're staying here forever. Even in offline chat, you're stuck here forever. I'm tying you to the chair. Just kidding, go rest. Please go rest. Since you claim to be Saint Sonia's friend, allow me to say it. In no uncertain terms, the Eurodivia has nothing to do with your case. Dreamy is me. Hmm? Who's Dreamy? I'm only Ark. Are we supposed to take you at your word? First, we don't have this time-killing technology. We can steal time or timepieces, but it's practically impossible to kill time. Making something so absurd would surely catch the tech agency's attention. And that is trouble that I'm not willing to invite. I hope we kill him in the future. Sonia? You really hate that guy? If evil, why hot? Why, you certainly been causing a ruckus here. Isn't that what the Eurodivia want? Chaos? Please don't compare us to the likes of the Backstreet Gangs. Though there are those among us who want that chaos, of course. This is what happens to a dog when he's hungry. Go eat! Forget everything? Honestly, me too. Go get your food, and then rest. One of our former members insisted that we must take the abundance of time in T-Corp for ourselves and have our comrades divide it equally among us. Hello, Apple. Hitori Apple. My internet's been dying recently. Ah! Anyway, have a fun and stream, Ark. Adieu. Enjoy your day, Apple. Even though you can't be here. Thanks for coming by to say hi. But such drastic action would also hurt the have-nots, those who not deserve such pain. So we must adhere to the saint's teachings. To truly tear out the throats of the rich, we must wait for the right moment. The right moment. So it really was Sonia. Error 404. Oop. So I've been wondering, are you really the saint's friend? Of course she is. He even invited her to join his journey. Why don't we leave for now? We can always come back here once we uncover more evidence. Dante says, let's leave for now. Are we not arresting them? Didn't one of you give me a whole lecture about how it's my job to arrest them? I don't know, assistant man. Just do your darn job. Go arrest them if you want to arrest them. That is your job. Why is he questioning? What do you mean by are we not arresting them? If someone gives you a job and they're like, hey, go write an essay on, I don't know, space-time, right? You don't go, hey, are we not writing an essay on space-time? Of course you are, because that's your job. That's your job. I must go. God bless you, Ark. Goodbye, dog. Take care. Rhodia ignored the assistant's question and turned around to leave the hideout, wearing a dark expression, something I had never seen from her before. The assistant shrugged. We were about to leave the hideout as well, but the Eurodivia captain stopped us. Sorry, job censored. Oops. I said the word again. We need a job counter. Every time I say the word job, I need to do 1 push-up. Wait, if you really are a friend of the saint, then I can't let you leave without giving you some advice as the more experienced detective. I was able to establish a few things from this conversation, so allow me to share them with you. Oh, right. You dabble in detective work from time to time as well, yes? Is this a common thing that you Eurodivia get up to? You guys are actually counting? There's 4? No, only the Eurodivia branch, and District 20 will do. Anyway, if I were you, I would start by looking for a common thread that ties all victims together. Find out what they have in common. Why? The T-Corp Collections Agency knows everything about time. Where it comes from, where it goes. But not with this case. But if they know everything about comings and goings of time, how are you avoiding their eyes? Oh, I have a phone call now? Give me 1 sec, guys. I will be right back. Hello, I am back. Unfortunate news, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I will have to leave a little tiny bit earlier. I will have to leave at 11:20 my time, so in half an hour. So it will be an even shorter stream today. Thank you for the welcome back. Hi, Kay. Papa Ark was calling. But maybe next week we'll have a slightly longer stream so we can at least finish this. Not all of us do. I can't tell you more, however. Just know that we have an ace up our sleeve that lets us continue our guerrilla activities in this nest. You remember me, Alex? I know a lot of Alexes in my life. Maybe. Alex from chat? I'm not sure. Perhaps? Anyways, does it not strike you as odd that for someone with such impressive technology that can quite literally rip away time without a trace, that killer seems unusually passive? Alex from Hollow Knight. From that long ago? No, I don't. I remember Heathcliff though, but welcome in, Alex. Welcome in, Heathcliff. Why the long face? Why the sad face? Hello, Dolphin Burb. Plot armor. This tells me that there is a condition they must first meet to use their powers. Another possibility is that they have a certain creed or belief system that they follow. But I hate this freaking word. Something. Motivated culprits usually leave behind more obvious evidence that points us to their beliefs. Oh, I think this adds up nicely. Want to join our squad of ace detectives? Who Who the hell hired this bumbling team of amateur detective wannabes? Ha. Never mind. Now, would you kindly leave this place? Well, we now know where the Eurodeviae are. We can always come back here if we ever need anything else. Bucket win rate on that word, yo. What do you mean, Danish?
착각하지 마라.
The what?
해파 거태. 내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다. 내가 강하기에 내 놈들을 휘두른 거지.
What is this one? An odd impression. An odd impression. Well then, the Eurodeviae is swearing up and down that they got nothing to do with this case, and the Time Ripper is still at large. What now, ace detectives? Just came to say hi. Bye, Alex. Thanks for coming to say hi. Charge team. That is my team. It's Charge Rupture. Barely Rupture? It's a W Corp team. That's the best way that I can describe it, but I can't bring any... Rhodia, I don't have a W Corp Rhodia. I don't have a W Corp... what's her face? Ryoshu. Someone's gonna kill me for saying what's her face, Ryoshu. I literally forgot her name for a quick second. Carpture. Well then, the Eurodeviae is swearing up and down that they got nothing to do with this case and oh, what now, ace detectives? But we don't have any other leads. The one we talked to just left the hideout, so why don't we follow him? You want to tail the Eurodeviae? Well, looks like not arresting them may pay off after all. I think it's a fair suggestion. A waste of time. We should torture them one by one until someone breaks. That's not how you do things, Ryoshu. According to page 155 of Lady Agatha's book, an ace detective must always remain vigilant and not shy away from stakeouts. You're already on page 155? That's a lot of reading. Don Quixote gave us this book so that we can all become ace detectives. I've been reading it whenever I can. The Eurodeviae's petty time thievery won't change the world. Is that why you're letting them go? Because it doesn't matter. Huh? No, not at all. It's the opposite, in fact. I want to see things change. Do you think it's the assistant who is the culprit? Do you think it's this guy? He's like, I want things changed, so I'm gonna do things myself. Under the table. Donkey would have solved this case in Act 1. You think so? Me too. I think she's so enthusiastic about her passions that she would have just been like, I know exactly what's going on here. It's a shame that they locked her up. Free her. Change. It is said that the Eurodeviae started from a small group of nobodies. But they kept at it, slowly, but surely, spreading through the city. I hear that they've been causing some real trouble in some nests, that they find it difficult to get rid of them. Do you know what people have been saying here at T-Corp? Running low on time, but burning full of frustration? Then come join the Eurodeviae. Unlike most people who accept injustices and move on, they don't. And move on, they don't. They refuse to turn a blind eye, confident and determined that they will one day bring real changes to the city. It's only natural that I find them extremely fascinating, to witness to what end do their desperate desires and aspirations lead. I am shrimping so friggin' hard right now. 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself for a quick second. Okay. Maybe this is better? Maybe this is better. I moved the mic all the way up, so it's like so I don't have to shrimp to get to it. Not gonna lie, your div is cool, only Rodeo is wanting things to change instantly, so... Is cool only, Rodeo wanting things to change instantly, so... Euro div, not Yuri div. I got an aneurysm reading that. Ice creaming, can you repeat that one more time? In English, please. Yuri div. Was that a Freudian slip? Are you a Yuri enjoyer? Yuri div, Euro div is cool only. Rodeo wanting things to change. Where's the comma? Why am I pausing? Is that LCB Sinner number 7? Heathcliff in the chat? It is. It is. It's funny because sometimes whenever I see Heathcliff, I see Dawn, and then I start seeing Sinclair, and then Dante comes to chat too. It's like you guys are all part of one big circle. Hello, Yua. Sometimes I forget you're a PM fan. Sometimes I forget you're a PM fan. Welcome in. Yuri mentioned. Yuri lovers rise up. Nothing but impotent squirmings. The red mist joins as well. Yeah, the red mist as well. Everybody comes here. It's weird. Weird summoning circle. Did your username change? I've always been Ark. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, Yua. No, it did change. I remember my last name now. It's Cressix. You're tweaking. You're remembering everything wrong. It's you, not me. I'm sorry. Do any of you even give a damn about solving this case? Dawn would. Don Quixote, Donkey, she would be enthusiastic. She would be full of enthusiasm and to solve this case. But unfortunately for us, she's not here. Congratulations, I think. Thank you, Yua. This case has a certain destructive aesthetic to it. I like it. I'm following my family elders' words to see and experience as much of the world as I can before I return, because their words better be followed. Is this a lead up to Canto 8? Sounds excruciatingly bothersome. So many things in this world presume that they deserve to call themselves family. I never heard you talk like that, Ryoshu. What will you ever accomplish with such half-heartedness? Don't worry about it. Most people live on with that very half-heartedness. It's been eons since I really desired something with all my heart, you know. Hooray for Hod. Good luck, have fun. Thank you. Hod is not in this game. Hod is in the previous game. This is the wrong game. Glory to Hod. No, don't join them too, Clock. But thank you for that. Good luck, have fun. I will try. No, I'm not most people. From the distance, loud, rapid footsteps broke through Rhodia's quiet whispers. Join the Hod mine. No! I knew it. The culprit was at your divvy. Oh. What's going on? Why is Dante screaming? Gah! That was Dante, right? That was Dante, right? Now I have to find out if that was Dante or not. No, that was the Your DV captain. Gah! If they're here. Won't give them the slip this time. Okay, let's go. Maybe you'll catch them this time if you learn to breathe like Mersault, Ryoshu. You did not just say that to her. I wouldn't say... I would never say that to Ryoshu. That's like asking for my head to get cut off. Hello? Rhodia, let's... Rhodia came to a sudden stop and looked at me. Staring at me from underneath the shadows cast over her eyes. Dante, do you think it would have been any different if I followed Sonia back at the casino? Why do you ask? Oh, Oh, this is leading up to... Oh, are we finally seeing more Rhodia lore? I mean, it's just... Watching Sonya's goals actually start to take shape while I stagnated. Unchanging. It's making me feel... Thanks for stretch and hydrate, Oji-san. It is time to drink. This is definitely leading up to her story. I can feel it. I feel it in my bones. Imagine like we're trying to catch a culprit right now and Rhodey's just like... I don't know, I'm having an identity crisis. I don't know how I feel about myself right now. And like, the suspect is just running off. Now is not the time, Rhodia. We gotta go catch a... what is it? The perpetrator. TKT, Time-Killing Time, is a character study in the 3 sinners that haven't had much change character-wise. That's probably why Dawn isn't joining us, unfortunately. But why did they lock up Aldous, too? See, Honolulu's Kanto is coming up. Rhodia hesitated. Odd. An odd impression. Oh, we almost... Is this enough for 2 pulls? Perhaps. Perhaps it is. Oh, it's enough for 3 pulls. Ooh. Maybe I should save. Okay, we'll do one more. The Time Ripper, like Jack the Ripper, but he's ripping out time instead. Ow! Ow! Since Dawn's next canto, she's left out. I guess that's fair. Honolulu's is done. In Canto 8? Ow! Why are you bonking? Why are you bonking? You're late, Clock. You're late. She's talking to you. Ryoshi's talking to you right now. You're late, Clock. Chop off his head. Thanks for the head pat. See, ice is nice to me. The 2 sinners had a head start, but it didn't take very long before we caught up to them and saw them quietly kneeling behind cover. Thanks for your head pat, Cube. Since Ryoshi and Honglu are out there to draw the culprit, here, we just have to do our part and capture them. Yeah. What's wrong, Rhodia? Just every time I think about Sonya, I remember all the things I couldn't do. That's all. Rhodia. Nope. I'm not gonna let this drag me down. I just gotta do what I can, right? Wouldn't it be so nice if the culprit showed up right now so I can get my hands on them and get this over with? All this waiting around is getting so tedious. Hopefully I'll look real badass when I arrest them. You certainly recover quick. Now, that's a good attitude to have. Well, you know. Ain't that how emotions are supposed to be? Constantly changing with time, you know? Is it now? I don't quite agree. Emotions don't change with time. Yeah, they do. I'd say that the changing emotions are what drive the flow of time. Oh, I see what he's talking about now. That's some complicated stuff. I just can't wait to hear all the praises they'll sing of me once I snag the Eurodivi rascal. That's all. Rodion putting up a wall for emotion speedrun any %. She is having a moment here. The mood is swinging. The moods are swinging. Then you shall have your chance. Who is this black box? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ooh, mysterious figure. In the night? A chance for you to be the center of attention. A subject of praise. I love Dante's cha-ching. That long coat, that hat. Who is it? Bro's aura farming. Ain't no way. I wish I was cool as him. You're... Rhodia, Dante, the culprit ran that way. You're... the Time Ripper. Oh, whoa. Whoa, he's pretty freaking cool. Correct. This isn't good. It'll take a while for Honglu and Ryoshi to get here. But before we get down to business, allow me to make a few corrections. 1. I am no longer bound to an organization like the Eurodivier. In fact, I found their hypocrisy detestable. Did you know that even the Eurodivier did not use their hours equally amongst one another? That is why I have chosen action. What's kickin', big chicken? Hello, Dingle. We are witnessing Aura at the current moment. The coolest character in this Intervallo, who is supposedly a villain. If evil, why hot? It's another one of those cases. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate rise. Oh, my back. Oh boy. Oh my god, it's a Time Ripper! Oh my god, it's Jimmy Neutron, the boy genius. It's a Time Ripper. Two. I am not killing time. You will not compare my crusade to something so hollow. I merely reap the dying hours to share it among those who need it most. Jack the Dripper. Jack the Dripper is real. Oh god. That's never gonna leave my head. You may call me the Time Saint instead. You mean Jack the Dripper? What the hell are you talking about? Shut up and... All this is flying over your head, isn't it? You poor thing, starved for even a morsel of praise. This is both a correction of your ignorance and our final warning. If you wish to capture me, no, us, then you must be prepared to pay the price in time. Was that an attempt at a threat? Do you seriously think you can scare me like that? Sure, you're the big scary Time Ripper, but I've got you all figured out. I know your patterns. There's something staying in your hand, isn't it? Isn't there? Whether it's your creed, some kind of design flaw in your tech. You can't touch my time. How'd you like this ace detective deduction, huh? Half right. But you have given me 2 more corrections to make. 1. I am not the one killing time. It's you, and everyone like you, who's killing time. 2. Indeed, we cannot rip time away from just anyone, no. But I can take yours. Because you, at this very moment, are mired in tedium. What? Just biding the time, aren't you? Waiting for something to happen. Killing time. We are merely taking back the time that you would have killed anyway. Swing that axe and you might carve a small chunk of our flesh. But we will rip a chunk out of your existence. You will stir awake when the clock strikes 4. In 50 years' time, having done nothing, having lived through nothing. All in a blink of an eye. And that's when it shall dawn on you, that despair. It all comes rushing in like a flood. That disparity, the unfamiliarity of all the time you killed. Every pain a reminder of every second you've killed, thinking about how tedious it all is. You look scared. We like that look in your eyes. Rhodia stood there, completely frozen. No one could stop the Time Ripper as he walked away from us. Not me. Not Rhodia. The culprit. Where are they? I thought I could take them on. But when I came face to face with the Ripper, how could he give him the slip? He threatened her that they were going to rip away her time. Oh no. Oh no! And the Ripper knew. They knew how I felt, so never mind. It seemed to me that Rhodia's decided not to say it out loud, but I knew that the word she wanted to say was tedious. Pathetic. Unlike you, Ryoshu, my time is important. I'm not here just to make those stupid, pointless observations about the case. I didn't volunteer out of some weird obligations either, okay? I volunteered because I genuinely wanted to solve the case. I'm not like you. Either of you. Oh no, the girls are fighting. I briefly grew concerned that Ryoshu might swing her scabbard at Rhodia, but I don't think she was listening anyway. I love how grounded Rhodia is. She doesn't give a shit about anything. Instead, she stared up at the clock tower in silence as the cigarette slowly burned its way to her lips. I guess that's a relief. Can't believe we have to match that drip bringing Capo Mirsol to Wild Hunt and Fell Bullet Isang. Capo Mirsol for sure. That guy has so much freaking drip. It's a drip contest. Rhodia, sorry. I think I'm just getting tired of wearing a silly smile. And Ricardo? That guy, for sure. All the middle fingers. I forgot Manager Dawn. Yeah. Like, every time I look at Manager Dawn, I'm like, who is that? That's not my Dawn. Who is that person? Anyways, I will stop here because I have to go in 10 minutes. Let's go to this screen. Where are we? Where are we? Hello! Is there like two... There's two... No, there isn't. Okay, it's just my voice. That's fine. You will see in Canto 7, the windmills, they are real. I can't wait. I'm actually... Spoiler mods. Get him! No, it's fine. I have no idea what Una is talking about. So, we'll get there soon, hopefully. I'm excited for it. I'm really getting into this Intervallo. How far away are we? We're almost done. God damn it. We could have finished this Intervallo today, but it's fine. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. I am taking my sweet ass time with finishing everything. It will take a while for me to catch up to Canto 8, I feel. I despise Canto 7 because it is a nightmare. Could you say the same for the previous cantos? Could you say the same for Ricardo? The Ricardo wall. Say hi to Dad. No, he's my dad. He's my dad, not yours. Thank you for the stream, Space Lady. No, thank you for joining me today. Thanks for hanging out. They were testing a new mechanic? Oh, in Canto 7? All the cantos are pretty crazy when you first get there. It's a funny addition. Oh boy. Oh. I am somewhat concerned. He's okay when you know what you're doing. Use Ishmael as meat shield. You guys freaking hate it. Is that why I keep hearing Canto 6 is my favorite, and then it's like, I love Canto 8 as well, but nobody says anything about Canto 7. I've not heard a single thing about Canto 7. The canto itself is peak. Okay, never mind. That's the first thing I've ever heard, like a good thing I've heard about Canto 7. I really like Manager Dawn. I think she's cool. You love the Canto 7 ending? You like Canto 7? Peak ending and the rest is a nightmare? Oh, okay. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the suffering. Anyways, I gotta go now. You guys rest well. Take care of yourselves. And maybe I'll see you guys next week for more Limbus Company, Limbo Company, the Limbusy. And tomorrow we're playing some Library of Ruina. These two streams, Limbus Company and Library of Ruina, I will never replace. I could be replacing other stuff during the week over the days, and even during like spooky week. I still want to keep Limbus Company and Library of Ruina up because I vastly enjoy these streams so far. And I hope it stays that way. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves. See ya tomorrow.